This is Jim White, the Tennessean, alongside John Glennon. We're looking ahead to the Titans game against the Rams on Sunday in St. Louis. John Glennon here to give us three key matchups for that contest.
Yeah, I think the first key matchup will be on the line. As far as the Titans are concerned, left tackle Michael Roos is probably going to have his hands full this week against St. Louis defensive end Robert Quinn. Anybody who watched the Monday night game when the Rams almost beat Seattle got a very good idea of just how good Quinn can be. Had 3 sacks in that game. Has 10 sacks this year. He leads the NFC, so he's going to be a tough guy to keep away from Jake Locker. Michael Roos has had a good year in pass protection, only giving up 1 sack, but he did have his share of difficulties a few weeks back against Kansas City's Tom Bahali. Gave up a number of pressures in that game, and Quinn is a lot like Holly, very speedy, very skilled guy, so it's going to be a tough task for Michael Roos. I think number 2 matchup I'm looking at is Titans wide receiver Kendall Wright against Rams cornerback Cortland Finnegan. Everybody remembers Cortland Finnegan, of course, here from his long and productive stay with the Titans. He's had a rough season so far this year, certainly not been his best work, and he said as much earlier this week. And he's going to have a tough chore in trying to stay with Kendall Wright, the Titans wide receiver in the slot, who's very shifty, who's very quick, and is good with yards after the catch. Cortland Finnegan says he's now at 100% health. The hamstring is not bothering him anymore, but I think Kendall Wright is going to be a test for him, and that's going to be an area I think the Titans may be able to exploit on Sunday. Third key matchup we have here is Titans defensive end Derek Morgan going up against the Rams left tackle Jake Long. Rams are one of the better running teams we've seen here recently. Again, looking back at the Monday night game, they ran the ball very well against a good Seattle defense. Had 200 yards of rushing against a very good Seahawks defense, and Jake Long at left tackle is the best of the bunch there. He had a great game against the Seahawks. So Morgan is coming back from a shoulder injury. Again, he should be able to play. That's the suspicion at this point. I'm not sure he's at complete strength yet, and that's going to be a difficult task for him. Not only stopping the running game as far as Jake Long is concerned, but also getting around Jake Long and getting to the quarterback as well. So those are 3 key matchups for the Titans this week as they take on the Rams. Again, Jim Wyatt and I will have plenty of stories on Tennessean.com leading up to the game on Sunday. I know in Friday's paper we've got a story coming up on Jake Locker and really just kind of the difference that 1 year has made for Jake Locker, who's improved a great deal. And, of course, Twitter also. You can follow me at Glennon Sports, follow Jim at J Wyatt Sports. And we'll be tweeting from the game, of course, as well. So everything you need for the Titans Rams in the next few days and for Sunday, just check the website and check Twitter.